Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Bitten, and we're up to episode 10. We're only 2 more episodes away from that season finale. In this episode, finally, we get to see New York meet Toronto. That's in every episode I've been complaining that, you know what could fix this show? I always say, move the New York story to Toronto or vice versa, and they finally listen, and I think the story was much more cohesive in this episode. Also want to mention before I start talking about this, I'm sorry I didn't have a Being Human review this week. I didn't have enough time to watch the episode. Only had enough time to watch Teen Wolf and Bitten, so I'm sorry I didn't get to watch Being Human. But next week, of course, I'll have a review for Being Human, so I'm sorry I did miss that. But let's talk about Bitten. We get to see that now Clay is in Toronto with Elena, because Elena is in this photography gallery. She's showing off her artwork, and this is a big thing for her. So now Clay has to go there to protect her from the mutts just in case something happens. And we find out the person that actually abused Elena as a child comes back and is a mutt. And Philip, he knows a little bit about this story, he knows a little bit about Elena, and he punches this guy when he shows up to the art gallery. And also Elena, in the end of the episode, tells the truth, not the total truth to Philip, but says, you know, this family I have, Clay, you know, Jeremy, everybody, they're not my blood family. So I think Philip also sees the connection Clay and Elena have with each other, so he's getting a little jealous with that. You know, Elena's been hiding things and saying, you know, these are the bad guys and I've been going to New York for. There is no cousin Danielle. So Philip just feels very lied to, and he leaves. And it seems like Elena in the end was going to try to, well, not try, but automatically turn into a werewolf, where she has been having that problem throughout the season so far. So what do I think? This is honestly one of the best episodes of Bitten. I really like this episode, because I'm a Philip fan. I'm going to say it. I mean, I like Clay too, but I'm a Philip fan. I like how much his character does ground the story, and Toronto in general grounds the story a lot. And I think the mix with the mutts in Toronto worked really well. I'm glad that, again, it's not that here's the New York story where nothing's going on and here's the mutt story. Bringing them into one place makes the story flow a lot better. And it seems like they're going to do that with the last 2 episodes. And I think Philip is going to find out, like, next episode or episode after, at least seeing episode summaries, it seems like that's going to happen. And I was actually really excited to watch the next episode, and I haven't felt that with Bitten in a while. I thought there was a lot of tension with this episode, with Elena's, the person who abused her when she was a child coming, the fight scenes there. Again, will Philip find out, won't he? You know, the tension between Clay and Elena, the tension was great. And also to mention Logan's kids' tension. He tells the pack that he's having a child, and he has to decide, does he pull his child away from his mother? He does not want to do that, but it seems the pack does. So that's another interesting story going on. So I think every scene was pretty interesting. The only scene I didn't really like was the Nick Friends scene that has some connection to the mutts. I don't think that was really totally needed. But other than that, I really enjoyed this episode. I'm going to give this a 4.5. Really liked it for Bitten, and I'm looking forward to the next 2 episodes. I think the show is finally coming to a head. A lot of tension in this episode, which is what I really like about Bitten, is the tension we get to see in that mob / werewolf / supernatural show that we've been getting with Bitten. So of course I'll have a review for Bitten next week. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the right situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.